Hi and welcome back. I'm Stacy, and we're going to go through my January reads real quick. I did wind up reading 31 books. Actually, most of them were audiobooks. So I read and listened to quite a few. And really, out of the whole thing, I only had two favorites: The 13th Child and Throne of Secrets. You are more than welcome to pause any of these and see kind of what my thoughts were on the books and get a closer look at the list. Most of them were the Sookie Stackhouse series, at least 10 of them were. So just be prepared that I was in that kind of mood of let's just finish this series. And then we're going to head into February. So the adventure we are going on this time is to the number one place on my bucket list, Paris, France. I decided to do something a little different this time. So I just used one full sheet of cardstock, laid it down. I mean, it's cardstock. You're trying to fold it in a journal. So it did take a little bit to kind of put it in. And then I have some washi tape that unfortunately you can no longer get from Paper Monogatari. It's part of her Afternoon in Paris collection, which unfortunately is sold out, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I loved using it this go around. So you have that set up on each side, just kind of as a little border. And then the little macaron picture that came from Journalsay out of one of the paper packs. I will link everything I possibly can down below if it's still available. Otherwise, I will just give you the link to the website of where I found it. I don't know. I just want to do something a little different. This is more kind of along the lines of my personality. Yes, I love my sparkles, but I also like mixing and matching all kinds of different things together. So just fussy cutting around the macarons and the flowers just to kind of give it something a little different down at the bottom. We're gonna glue it down. I was using kind of a combination of the microdot tape dispenser roller thing and my art glitter glue. Just kind of, I don't know. It was, we're gonna go all out on this one. Like this is kind of where I was going. I'm not going to make you guys watch absolutely everything of gluing stuff down. I kind of fast forwarded through a lot of it. I'm also using another washi tape from the Washi Tape Shop. It's part of their like antique lace collection, just to kind of give it a little something. Everybody kind of does Valentine's or hearts and things for February. I'm not a huge Valentine's fan. Never really have been. So I kind of brought in some of the colors, but for the most part, it's just we're doing something a little different this go around. That I have so many things that are related to Paris and France that I just had to use a lot of them in this. I freehanded my title. I don't know, I was trying to make it super fancy. The marker I was using, the Pigma FB, it did not really want to work with my handwriting. So I did have to go back over it a couple times just to fill in the gaps. And then used stickers that I found at, what was it? I found them at Michael's. That was this little sticker pack. A couple of them are from Journalsay in different little sticker collections. Just, I don't know, let's do something a little fun and different and what looks French to me. So I'm still going to be keeping track of just really three main categories for the reading journal. That it is the total books I've read, the total number of pages, the average rating that I've done for the month. Then I'm doing this time a whole page because I had to do the little tip in January that I really didn't like how it kind of looked. So I'm going to use the whole page for all of the books that I've read, and then at the bottom we're going to have my favorite books of the month that I'm printing out on some sticker paper. The book covers, kind of put them down there just to kind of give it a little something. It's because I do go through so many books every month. It's I try to come up with favorites. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 10 that I don't know, it varies for the month. So that's kind of the idea of where all of this is going. The pretty little rose paper that came from Journalsay as well, out of a different paper pack. Same collection, but a different colorway. Because of where in the journal I am, this piece of cardstock did not really want to stick very well. So I kind of had to adjust and glue down not only the cardstock, but also the washi tape. The washi tape, it's this pretty little like Paris cafe moment. It actually came from Hobby Lobby, and just used it at the top and the bottom as my little borders. Trying to use the same style of writing for this, and those are the little categories. I kind of, wind up adding more things at the end. You will see in the final flip through, if you stick around to the end of it, that I do go back and add a little bit extra, just because I thought it needed something. I'm not really sure I want to kind of keep up with more than just these few categories. I like seeing the difference between how many audiobooks versus digital books that I read, but it's not truly something that I kind of want to keep up with. It's more for me to know, oh, was it a month I just needed to listen to something, or was it just I was going through a series like last month, and that was the way that I could get the books really fast and kind of go through them. Yes, Sookie, we ended that journey last month. Wow, that was an interesting ride. So anyway, that I did pick my book for the month, that was written by a French author, that we will get to that on the next spread, that I picked the Mad Woman's Ball, that is based off of women in the early 1900s and how they were treated as far as being called crazy and needing to go to a sanitarium for any reason. I mean, it could have honestly been anything from they disagreed with their husband to they told them, you're not sleeping in the house tonight, to, I mean, anything back then that they could have been considered crazy and been locked up for the rest of their lives. So it was a very interesting book. There might be some triggers for some people, but I had a lot of fun actually reading it. I finished it actually on the 1st of February. So at the time of this being done, I have already read it and have moved on to a few other books. But it was definitely an interesting read. My heart goes out to these women that had to deal with this, and this is how life was back then. Yeah, so I kind of went with the whole crazy theme in the next one. Picked up some more stickers from Journalsay and Michael's, and then these little like ephemera postage stamps. Those came out of a pack from Hobby Lobby. That, I don't know, it just added kind of to it a little bit. And there's another sticker that came from Journalsay of my little croissants that will be going in right about there. Just little cute little croissants. So yes, here is my setup. So because of the whole book and what it is based off on and everything, that it needed something a little different. I had this gorgeous paper I found at Hobby Lobby. This marble pink gold paper. And because of, like the theme or the idea of people being crazy and destructive and things like that, because some of these women are, I had to rip the edges. You went from Paris, of what everybody thinks of the sophisticated, the pretty, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but like what most people think of Paris, into the not so great history that they happen to have. We're trying to hide the broken edges. That's where, the gold on the torn edges is kind of coming in, that you're trying to still make it pretty, but it's really not. There is some grit to it. There is, a darker kind of side. Really, to most countries, most cities, but yeah, I don't know. It was kind of a fun, like, play with everything. That my little passport pages I had to add again. We're going to have some passport stamps to go along with it. That those actually came from a sticker pack from Amazon. Trying to think what else I wound up using in this. That gorgeous paper also came from Journalsay. It has like roses around it that I thought fit perfect with the book overall. I'm going to color the torn edges again with the gold. Just, try to pretty up the rough edges there. I don't know. This was fun. I had a lot of fun doing this particular setup. This is probably one of the more fun ones that I've done since I started a reading journal last year. That I had a couple of them last year that I had a lot of fun doing, and then this one so far has been the most fun. That I didn't use all of my sparkly everything, but I still had to bring in the bling a little bit with my gold edges. But yeah, the book cover, you'll see it in just a second. The book cover on this red, it just, I don't know, it pops. It looks like it was made to go behind this book cover. That I used my HP Sprocket to print the full-size sticker. Then we're going to add in a little bit of decorative elements. We've got our passport stamp, another nod to the Eiffel Tower and the skyline of Paris. And then I also used some of the stickers from the washi tape shop off of I think it's called the Rose Noir set. They'll be in there. My little reading stamp that actually came from Amazon. I think it's cute. That some more stickers from Hobby Lobby. That's really where I get a lot of my stuff, are the local craft stores. I don't always order everything offline. A lot of it I just kind of get locally what I can find. And I like saving my different stuff for kind of things like this. We're going to add in our stickers, and then really we're about done. So if you have made it this far, thank you so much. We're going to do a final flip through, and I hope you will stick around for more videos to come and to see what I actually wound up reading this month. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.